everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to the parlor, or welcome to Parlor 5. We are hella cute. We keep it cute here at all times. And for my returning parlor peeps, what's up? So instead of getting ready with me, we're going to unget ready with me. And I'm going to talk a little about the Fenty product. So this is my Fenty part 2. So it's a little unget ready with me / Fenty part 2. And so I'm going to go ahead and take all this makeup off. I wanted to use the Fenty products with a full face of makeup, just because, like I mentioned in my last Fenty video, the cleanser is rumored to be remove it all, so it can remove makeup and it can cleanse your skin at the same time. And I want you guys to see how that works. But I also want to talk a little about ingredients this video for the Fenty products and just my overall thoughts. So the last video, it was like a first impression, it was texture, it was smell, it was scent, it was all those like preliminary review type things. But now I want to really dig into how the products have been working for me. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. But first, hold up, if you are not subscribed to the parlor, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and then hit the notification bell so you know what's going on and you know when another video comes out in the parlor at all times. Now without further ado, let's get right into this video, okay? Alright, so first things first, like I mentioned, the cleanser is the Remove It All. I actually don't have it in here because I keep my cleanser in the bathroom. So I'm gonna take you guys in the bathroom and we're gonna wash this face off, alright? But first, I will say this. In my last video, I talked about how Rihanna was trying to condense routine, trying to be a little more minimalistic, and I love that about it. I've been using the Fenty products for almost 3 weeks now. Just like I started using it literally the day I posted up my Fenty video. I started that night, and so it's been just about almost 3 weeks fully using it. There's some pros, there's some cons to it, and so for me personally, talking about step 1, the cleanser, I found that I didn't actually like it removing a full face of makeup. So that kind of negates what I said about wanting to use it to remove a full face of makeup. But I found that I actually prefer my own way of removing my makeup, which is double cleansing, and I prefer oils. That is just my preference. So again, a disclaimer, this is all a matter of opinion, this is all a matter of personal preference here. I am not a dermatologist, I am not a licensed esthetician yet. However, I love to study skincare and I love everything there is to know about ingredients, products, and what have you. So after all of that, with all that said and done, my preference to remove my makeup is oil-based. I prefer oil-based makeup removers. Shout outs to Rihanna for this cleanser. It is absolutely amazing, and on a day when I don't wear makeup, I love it. Waking up in the morning, putting it on, I absolutely love the way it leaves my skin feeling. I absolutely love the way my skin feels soft after. It doesn't feel stripped. It's just, I personally don't like it as a makeup remover, and that is just me. Again, I didn't get really in depth with ingredients the last video, so I just want to list some key ingredients in the cleanser. So you have fig, and fig helps to improve the skin tone. It also helps to fade dark spots, and also kind of soften the skin up a bit. And I found that the cleanser, you can really smell the fig inside of it. The cleanser also has ginkgo biloba, green tea. And so green tea is great for purifying the skin, it's great for hydrating, it's rich with antioxidants. The biloba, that is good for clarifying the skin as well, and it also helps to control oils. So Rihanna really went ahead with the cleanser for all skin types to do several different things. She wanted to control oil, she wanted to hydrate the skin, she wanted to fade dark spots, she wanted to improve the skin tone. So you get all of that out of this one cleanser. So right now, let's go ahead and wash my face and you guys can see. Although the cleanser cleanser is great. I would recommend trying it. I think I'll definitely keep using. I didn't find it to be as fragrant as I thought it was from the initial try. In using it, I didn't find that at all. Moving on now to the highly anticipated product that everybody loves. Moving on, the fat water. So the fat water here. Now for me, the fat water is right in between. I like the texture of the fat water. I loved the feel of the fat water. When I put it on, it was very easy to use. My skin soaked it up, literally. It soaked it up like it was thirsty. But again, I have dehydrated skin, so that makes sense. It reminded me of an essence though. Like, it didn't quite give me toner, but it didn't quite give me serum. My skin loves a nice rich serum. So in using it, I found that I still wanted to put on another serum. Like, your girl wanted to put on another serum after using it. Not because the product isn't good, not because I don't like what it does, but my skin just felt like it needed more. It just felt like it's still needing something more. That's just me. Other people that are using it have proclaimed that they absolutely loved it, and it is a great product. I mean, it has niacinamide in that, and that is great for, again, fading dark spots. That is great for controlling oiliness. That is great for working alongside active ingredients, and you always want an ingredient that is not gonna send your skin berserk when it meets other active ingredients. It also had the green tea, again, which is a rich antioxidant, and had the fig, which again helped with the dark spots. However, it had that awful astringent that people like to use called witch hazel. When a product has witch hazel in it, I run in the opposite direction, okay? Like, I don't like witch hazel. It is an astringent, and yes, when you put it on your skin, especially if you have oily skin, it just gives you that really matte finish, which is what clients or people with oily skin love. But later on, it can cause like irritation in the skin. It can cause severe dehydration, and I just, for one, will not have it. I'm not gonna use witch hazel. So that is my only downfall with the fat water. That, well, not my only downfall, but the fact that it has witch hazel, and the fact that I just felt like my skin needed more after using it. Like, I just felt like my skin was still thirsty. I felt like it needed something to deeply penetrate. I felt like it needed more. So the fat water is good, but in my opinion, that's just it. It's okay. Smells good though. Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna speed through the rest of this for y'all. All right, let's talk moisturizer. So in the last video, I mentioned that I never really used an SPF because even though I know why it's good, even though I know that, you know, using an SPF now will prevent further anti-aging, it'll prevent skin cancer, it'll overall just, you don't want to age. So I mean, you don't want skin cancer. Those are the two main things. I don't want to age, you're gonna age, it's inevitable. But I don't want my skin to look aged, and I don't want skin cancer. So SPF is necessary. So I decided to give it a shot. And for me, I found that the moisturizer was the most heavily fragranced product out of the three. Now, again, my nose could be sensitive. Other people that have done the products or done the reviews might think otherwise, but for me, I found that this was the most fragranced product, or it had the most scent to it. And so that, though I like the texture, I love the lightness of it, I love the softness that it gave my skin, that fragrance was something that, or the scent was something that I could not get over in using it. I kept using it, but for the purpose of like really trying to see what the benefit of it was and the action and if it really worked. But the scent, every day I would put it on and I would just be like, ooh, this is so, it's too much for you, girl. Too much. However, it has my absolute favorite ingredient in the whole entire world. Do you guys remember what it is? Hyaluronic acid. It has hyaluronic acid in it, and that is what my skin always needs. My skin always needs moisture, which makes sense that when I would put the cleanser or the fat water on, I felt like my skin was calling for more. And that's because my entire regimens pre-Fenty all included hyaluronic acid. Now, I'm not saying that that's the only reason why my skin always felt moisturized. I'm not saying that, but my routine, almost every product, just about every product that I've used prior to changing over to the Fenty had hyaluronic acid in it, and that's just one of the ingredients that my skin loves. Like, sorry, I gotta fix that. My skin loves hyaluronic acid, and so I think when I put this moisturizer on, that's why my skin now started to feel the way I'm used to it feeling, and that's because it had that one ingredient that it just needed. It's just simple. The moisturizer also has aloe, which helps to soothe and hydrate, and then it's also rich in antioxidants as well. Anyway, I'm not gonna put the moisturizer on because it has SPF in it, and I don't use SPF in the nighttime. You shouldn't use a moisturizer with SPF in the night because it can clog your pores. And however, for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Ole Henriksen brightening gel cream that has been my favorite before I started using Fenty. Alright, you guys, so overall, the Fenty, is it worth it? There are some things that are great, there are some things that are not so great. I won't determine that for you. I can tell you that it's worth it if you want something that is super condensed. It's worth it if you're looking for a 3-step regimen. It's worth it if you're looking for just easy 1, 2, 3. It's worth it if you're looking for something or for products that you're gonna get a lot of benefits out of using, you know, the same type of ingredient. For example, across the board of these ingredients are packed with, or these products are packed with ingredients that are going to hydrate, ingredients that are going to fade dark spots, ingredients that are going to improve the skin tone, or ingredients that are going to bring radiance to the skin or clarify the skin. You know, those 5 things. If those are some of your concerns, these are definitely worth trying. For me personally, I think the product that I'll continue to use will be the cleanser. I'm always in the market for a good cleanser, always in the market for something that is going to leave my skin not feeling stripped, leave my skin feeling softened and hydrated and fresh after using. Will I use it as my primary makeup remover? No, probably not. More than likely, I will not. I just think for me, it doesn't do enough. That's just my opinion. But I will continue to do a double cleanse. I will continue to use an oil and then come back in with my Fenty cleanser. The fat water, I just feel like calling it a toning serum for me, it just doesn't register. Like, in my personal opinion, y'all, it just doesn't register. Like, I prefer a toner and I prefer a serum. That's just my preference. I get what Rihanna was trying to do with it, but for me, y'all, your girl loves a classic toner and I love a classic serum. I look at this more as an essence, like it's going to pull my products in as opposed to prep my skin and target main concerns, even though it does have ingredients like niacinamide and, you know, green tea, cactus flower and things like that. I prefer to use my more oil-based serum. I prefer rich textured serums, not so much lightweight textured serums. So if I use it, I use it. If I don't, I don't. It's not gonna be something that's like, oh my god, I absolutely have to use it. No. The moisturizer, though, I think I will keep using the moisturizer in the daytime. I think I'll keep using the moisturizer in the daytime because for me, the moisturizer, I love the texture of it. You don't need a lot of it, and so maybe the reason why I was so overwhelmed is because I like to lather, and I was just like, oh, get on, let's go. You don't need all of that. So I could pull back on the amount that I was using, and I think that might help with the amount of scent that I get out of it. I get why Rihanna put fragrance in it. I get why she chose some of the ingredients that she chose, because she wanted to give an overall more sensorial experience, and smell is very much a part of the experience. You're not going to use something that you don't like the scent of. You're just not. If it smells like a fart, you're not going to use it. It smells like a fart. So I understand that. Overall, it's okay. They are okay. The ingredient wise, she has some interesting ingredients, and you know, some of them I like, some of them I don't like, but again, that's personal preference. Period. So that, I hope my part 2 to my Fenty review helped you, whoever is watching. I hope that you will go out and try it if you want. If you don't hold me to it. It's not my fault. I'm just kidding. If you don't try it, it is what it is. You don't try it. If you do try it though, if you and you liked something I said in the video, leave it in the comments below so I know what you're thinking. So once again, if you are not subscribed to Parlor 5, I want to go ahead and give you a chance to subscribe right now and come into the parlor. Join us. It's hella cute. We keep it cute at all times, y'all. And go ahead and hit that notification bell in the comments below. Something else you want, any other reviews, any skincare questions you may or may not have, anything else you want me to talk about. I want to hear what you want to hear. Until next time, guys, kisses from the parlor. Bye.